Hi everyone, if you could take 2 seconds to like and subscribe, that helped me keep this channel going. Thank you. Hi everyone and welcome to number 9 in the series of 20 short videos on the rules of the road. Okay, this is section 9, it's junctions and roundabouts. Junctions, you observe a stop yield sign at junctions to inform you on how to navigate the junction, i.e. you stop at the stop signs and you yield at the yield signs. If you yield, it means you don't make the other vehicle or person change his or her speed or direction. If they have to slow down for you, if they have to move around you, then you've not yielded. Traffic travelling straight ahead in either direction along a major road has right of way at all times. A junction of roads of equal importance. Traffic to the right has right of way, we give way to the right. A T-junction, traffic already on the road has the right of way. Turning right, traffic going straight through has the right of way, or if a vehicle from the opposite direction wants to turn in the same direction or into the same road, the vehicle turning left has right of way. You must always yield to pedestrians crossing a junction, pedestrians on a zebra or pelican crossing, and when moving off from a stationary position, also yield to traffic already turning at a junction, traffic in other lane, traffic on a public road. Turning right from major to minor roads. You see the position of this vehicle. This vehicle is not cutting the corner. It's staying in its lane. So if a car or vehicle was coming out of here, it wouldn't be cutting the face off and coming in at this angle. On a bus, that might not always be so easy, or a larger vehicle. You might have to wait there and wait for this traffic to exit and then make your turn. Same thing, turning right, you're not going to cut the lane or cut the corner. You're going to stay in the left and move around in this direction. Again, if you're driving a large vehicle, a bus or a truck, and there's someone here, you might have to wait here for that person to drive on, and then you'd make the turn. Turning right at crossroads. Now, both is acceptable. You can cross nose to nose, or you can go back to back. So this one here, they're going behind each other, which is a good and safe practice. But it's also acceptable to turn, excuse me, to turn near side to near side or nose to nose. See, that car's turning here, and this car is turning here. Turning left from major to minor roads. Turning left from a major to a minor road is pretty straightforward. You stay in your lane. Now, box junctions. This is a very, very common question on the test day. They'll say, when can you stop in a box junction, or what rules pertain or are there in conjunction with a box junction? You're never asked, when can you go into a box junction? You can go into a box junction going left, going right, going straight on. That is never the question. The question is, when can you stop in a box junction, or what rules apply or pertain to a box junction? And this is the answer. You may stop in a box junction if you are turning right and not causing an obstruction. That is two halves of one answer. When can you stop in a box junction? What rules apply to a box junction? You can stop in a box junction when you are turning right and not causing an obstruction. As you can see here, this vehicle is a car, so it's not blocking the whole road. It's stopped here because it's turning right, so vehicles may pass here. It's turning right and not causing an obstruction. If it's coming from this direction and turning right, it'd be sitting here and blocking the whole road. Okay? It was coming from the other direction and it was turning right. My cursor's disappeared. Coming from this direction and turning right, it was sitting here, it would be blocking the whole road. So it's not, you can't stop in a box junction when you're turning right. You can stop in a box junction when you're turning right and not causing an obstruction, i.e. the traffic can come past here. That's a very, very popular question on the day of the test. Dual carriageways are roads with two or more lanes of traffic travelling in each direction. You must drive in the left-hand lane of a dual carriageway. You may use an outer lane for overtaking or when intending to turn right ahead. The right-hand lane is not the fast lane, it's the overtaking lane. You get into the lane, you overtake, you get back into the left-hand lane. If you're driving in a 100 zone and you're driving at 80, so you want to drive at 100 and the vehicle in the right-hand lane is driving at 80, you may not pass in the left-hand lane and get in front of it. You need to move behind that vehicle and wait. Hopefully that vehicle will move out of the way and then you can drive on. You may not overtake on the left. Roundabouts, you must enter a roundabout by turning to the left. Always give way to traffic approaching from the right or already on the roundabout. When you're approaching the roundabout, decide early on what exit you need to take. This is especially important with the longer vehicles such as a bus or a HGV. It's not so easy to change lanes, so you need to know where you're going and get into the correct lane nice and early. Mirror signal maneuver on blind spot. Get into the correct lane, match your speed and position to the traffic conditions. On the roundabout, give way to the traffic on the right or coming from the right, and give way to the traffic already on the roundabout. Obey traffic lights if present, obey road markings on the lanes, pay attention to vehicles already on the roundabout, watch out for other road users. Roundabouts, the golden rule. If you think of the roundabout as a clock, if you've taken any exit from 6 o'clock to the 12 o'clock position, motorists should generally approach in the left-hand lane. If you've taken an exit between the 12 and the 6 o'clock position, motorists should generally approach in the right-hand lane. Okay, if you're at a roundabout and you're taking anything past the 12 o'clock, you need to be in the right-hand lane. I've never seen a roundabout that wants you in the left-hand lane taking any exit past the 12 o'clock. If you're taking an exit before the 12 o'clock mark, you follow the signs or you follow the road lines. You'll see an arrow pointing straight ahead and to the left in the left-hand lane. That means you can be in the left-hand lane for the first exit or the 12 o'clock mark. Some roundabouts in the left-hand lane will have an arrow to the left. Therefore, you can only take the first exit if you're in the left-hand lane. Okay? Generally speaking, if you don't know which lane to be in the left-hand lane, you can take the first exit or the 12 o'clock. Anything from the 6 to the 12. But if you are turning the 12, you can also be in the right-hand lane for the 12 o'clock. If you are taking anything past the 12 o'clock, you must be in the right-hand lane. Okay, but always look for the signs on the road markings. Making a left turn, approaching the left-hand lane, indicate left as you approach, continuing to have taken the left exit. So if you're taking the first exit to the left, you're approaching the roundabout, you need to be in the left-hand lane. If you're going straight ahead, you don't indicate as you go onto the roundabout. You drive onto the roundabout, and then as you pass the exit before the one you want, you indicate then. I.e., as you're passing the exit, you don't want to indicate too early, they'll think you're taking that exit. But you want that indicator on as early as possible. So when you're passing the exit before the one you want, just get that left indicator on straight away. So I'll say once again, if you're going to the left, you need to indicate left as you go onto the roundabout. If you're going straight on, if you're taking an exit after that, or at the 12 o'clock mark, you don't indicate. You only indicate left as you're passing the exit before the one you want. And if you're taking any exit past the 12 o'clock mark, you need to be indicating right. So first the left, indicate left. Straight on, you indicate before you take it. Anything past the 12 o'clock mark, you indicate to the right. Any questions, guys? You can text me, WhatsApp me, email me, Google Classroom, comment me afterwards. Okay, so text, WhatsApp, email, Zoom on Friday. Any questions, any comments? And I look forward to speaking to you then. Okay, goodbye. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. And like and subscribing to my channel helps other people like you find them. I'm Leon Clifton.